clearly we have a few offerings, if you will, that looks at the data or the inputs, right? So what a lot of people think of sensors when they think of IoT, and there's millions and billions of information that's flowing. So we have an offering that basically consumes that and then basically says, okay, how do you define what the action should be? And what I think is actually really interesting that Salesforce is bringing to the table is it's not a coder that's going to be responsible for the, what to do with the data. It's going to be a business analyst that says, okay, look, I don't care how the data gets here, but these are our sensors. Now what do we do with them? What is the business model? And I think there's a lot of testing that people need to do to figure out how to make it work, how to make it valuable. And I think that's where Salesforce comes to the table and has a really interesting point of view. I also think when you look at when we're capturing this data, whether it's HIPAA compliant, whether it's PCI, there's so many things that you have to ensure the safety of the data. I think that's where Salesforce really is head and shoulders standing up and saying, look, we're going to provide you an environment that's safe, secure, that has all the rigor that you would expect to house this critical data. Whereas I think that those are questions that you should ask any vendor, quite frankly, is saying, look, if we're going to trust you with this information, we need you to ensure that you're trustworthy, if you will.